All right, welcome to my project. This is a university registration system. So, project topic introduction. This it's a system that allows students to view their courses, register for courses, and view their schedule. Also allows instructors to view their class information, to also view their schedule, the students in the class, and whatnot. All right, let me go over. This is the business intelligence overview. The objective is to manage academic schedules and processes. It facilitates student needs. They can view and register for college courses. They can manage their schedule. And it facilitates instructors' needs. They can access their class information, class roster, syllabus, even though that's only a part of the UI design. I didn't implement that in the database, the syllabus part. Benefits for students, easy, efficient course registration, schedule access, up-to-date information in regards to their education. For instructors, efficient class management, increases productivity, increases ease of communication and administration. It provides a database to pretty much keep student data. Everything's secure, it's efficient, everything's in one place. And this improves course scheduling, and overall it will increase the amount of students that register for the course, which benefits the university. Alright, so going over some key features. This is the overview. Course viewing. Students can browse the courses, such as, and it will show the details, such as professor name, start time, end time, semester, department. Course registration. Students can register for courses, they can view courses, and they can add a course to their schedule. And they can also access their schedule by their student ID number. So every student will have a unique student ID, and they can use that to access their unique schedule. Schedule management. Students can edit their schedule, delete courses from their schedule, and that helps them achieve a schedule that works for them and their availability. Instructor access. Instructors have access to their class roster to track student enrollment and course details. Goals and motivation behind making this app. Pretty much the motivation, provide a seamless user experience for schedule management, so students can just focus on their studies and their experience at the university, and provide a reliable database to safely store their data, and provide the same experience for instructors. The design phase. So this is the ER diagram that I designed prior to making the actual tables. This was my blueprint pretty much. So we have our tables here: registration status, student, department, course, instructor, semester, schedule. So I'll go over the relationships. Actually, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so this is the actual ER diagram. that I used from my SQL workbench. This is the implementation ER diagram. So let me go over the relationships. Alright, so the relationships, let's see, student to schedule, one to many. One student can have multiple schedules, but each schedule has to have one unique student. Scheduled, of course, is many to one. Multiple schedules can include the same course, but each course is has to be linked to a certain schedule. Schedule to semester. Let's see, schedule, semester. It's a many to one relationship. So multiple schedules can be a part of the same semester, but each schedule entry is linked to one specific semester. And then instructor to course, one to many. So an instructor can teach as many courses that they want, but of course, each course has to have one instructor. Course to department, many to one. So multiple courses can be offered in the same department. Multiple courses can be offered by the same department, but each course is linked to a specific department. And department to instructor is a one to many. So a department can have multiple instructors, but each instructor belongs to one specific department. Alright, now we'll go over the actual tables and the attributes, and I'll explain what all the keys are and what the key constraints are for each one. So this is our student table. So this is used to identify each student, of course. We have student ID. That's the primary key. That's the identifying attribute for this table. And then you have name, username, email, password, phone number, and status ID. And status ID is pretty much a Boolean value. So if they're actively registered as a student, their status ID is true. If they're not an active student, it's false. And then they won't be able to register for courses if they're not an active student. So the schedule table, schedule ID is the primary key. That is the identifying key. And you have foreign key, student ID, course ID, and that's so you can link the schedule to each student, and you can link a course to the schedule, of course. And then you have some attributes for the schedule. You have the class starting time, class ending time. Semester table. It's a pretty simple table. It just stores the semester name, which I made an enum, so it's just you select fall, spring, summer. Fall, spring, summer. That's the primary key. Alright, instructor. It's for identifying the instructor, of course. They use that when students are viewing the course. When students are viewing their schedule, they're going to see the instructor. When an instructor is viewing their course list. So the instructor ID is the primary key. And you have some values like faculty name, faculty email, and department ID is the foreign key. And that's so each department can be linked to an instructor. And you have our course table. Let me just show this all real quick in MySQL Workbench. We have our course right here. Course ID is a primary key. Course name, department ID, it's a foreign key. And instructor ID is a foreign key. So that's so you can link the department and instructor to the course. Department ID, primary key, department name. Alright, here I'll just show how I designed the user interface quickly. So we have the login page here, and that authenticates the student, faculty, whatnot. This way you know who's being logged in. User interface, this is the select course page, view course page. So you see here they're searching the course course ID and the class name. So CO, it's showing up everything that has CO, COP here, COT there, and you can add the course. You have the semester here, that's a filter, and you have the view schedule and register. And then this is when you're viewing the schedule for each student. This will be the schedule here, so you see all their classes. Alright, this is the instructor page pretty much. So this will be the page the instructor sees for each course they teach. So we have the instructor name here, the course. You have some information about the course, all the students that are enrolled, send announcement, view syllabus, back to courses. So, alright, that does that part. So we'll go over to the MySQL workbench. Let's see. Alright, so let me demonstrate some of the functions here. So first, let's do verify user login. So as I can see, I run that, and then it selects from the student table where the username is equal to, this is for sample data purpose obviously, but it shows the user that has the information, so that's authenticated. Let's see. Select a course, insert it into the schedule. So we'll insert schedule, student ID, course ID, semester name, class starting time, class ending time. And these are the parameters. So this will be selecting a course and putting it into our schedule. Alright, so if you view the schedule for a specific student, let's see. Going too far ahead here. Alright, this is our schedule here. Alright, so we're selecting all these attributes here from Schedule S, and then we're joining, of course, the course ID so that we have the course here where the student ID, so we're electing, this is where the specific student comes in, so our student ID equals 1. So then we have our student's schedule right here. So it has this the course name, fall, starting time, ending time. Alright, so here we're viewing all students that are in a specific course. This is more of a the instructor functionality here. So you're selecting the student name and student email from the student table, and then joining the schedule ID, and then where course ID equals 2. So that's where you're selecting the course. So you have, this is just simple sample data, obviously, so it's not showing that much. We only have Bob here in our schedule. Alright, so here we're doing view all courses offered by a specific department. So we're selecting the course name from our course table, where the department name is equal to mathematics. So we have all of our mathematics courses right here. Calculus in the spring, biology in the summer, and the starting time, ending time. Alright, here we have an update student email functionality. So this is using an update endpoint, and then we're setting the email here to whatever the student is going to set. So selecting our student ID is 1, so that's Jake Green here. So we can just so Jake's email is updated here. Alright, so here we're listing all of our instructors and the courses they teach, so that's also a functionality. So we have the instructor name here, the course name there. And then here we're listing all of the instructors with their departments. So similar, but it shows each department that they're in. And then list all courses along with their schedules. Alright, so let's see what else. Alright, so that concludes my project. Thank you.